I'm Brysien Cross here with The Echo. I'm here at SNU's football facility to interview the football team on their upcoming season.
%. Of Americans have diabetes.
That's a skinny guy.
You can have diabetes
I
and
knew
not be
like
overweight.
2 or 3 back in my high school that had diabetes.
You can have diabetes and not be overweight.
The Crimson Storm may seem funny and full of games, but after we spoke to them, we realized that they are poised for greatness. We know that you're rather new here at SNU. What got you to come here?
Well, that's a good question. I think there's a lot of things. Ultimately it boiled down to being a great challenge that my family and I felt like was the place for us. You go from a program that had been successful, and so coming here, the biggest draw was just the fact that we were trying to build a program and trying to compete at the Division II level, and I think ultimately we just love the fight of it all, and that's why we came.
Last year, school-wide, the expectations for the football team were low. How do you feel about that, and how is that going to change this year?
Well, I think one thing, I'm not concerned about others' expectation. The school, and obviously they have things that we want to accomplish, and I answer to them for many of those things. But our expectations are always the same: be the best possible team we can be, individually be the best possible players we can be, give it our best shot every day. And so when those expectations are in line, when we're able to bring that to the table every day, then I think that's the success that we'll have. So the external and these kind of outcome-based expectations, they can just bog you down. And so we really want to focus on the process and effort and being a great team together. And so those would have been our expectations from day one, and hopefully then we're able to instill that as the expectation embedded in the program, whether it's short-term or long-term. Hey, if you got 2 hours after practice, I'll pull my highlight tape up for you. But you got to have 2 hours before dinner.
We know it's spring ball and it's off-season, so are there any new faces on the team?
Well, we've had new faces. In January, it's kind of interesting to see. We get some walk-ons that come who've been to school here already in the fall and kind of seen what was happening. We did recruit a transfer quarterback who's come in and been a great asset to our program these last months. And obviously, some of the biggest news is getting CJ in, who played on the men's basketball team here and now has come out. He played football 1 year, I think, in high school, but what a great guy, and he's added to our athletic ability and added to the whole kind of joy of being out on the field just by his personality.
I'm here with Jordan Harden. He's been at SNU for 4 or 5 years. Tell me what you can expect this year that'll be different from the past.
I feel like the season will be different, that's for sure. This last year was just a different feeling, and it ended in a different result, you know what I'm saying? And so it's a lot more energy to the team, and we just got to keep that going. So I'm expecting, it's just be a better program. I think every single year I've been here, we've always progressed and gotten better, and our record kind of shows it, not in the best way, but you know what I'm saying, 0-0, 1, and now 2. Those are the major changes that I expect to, see this next year.
So this has been Brysien Cross here with The Echo with Coach Lambert, signing off. Peace.
And I'm Jalil, the cameraman, and I'm doing the camera dance, you know what I'm saying? Let's get in there.